Hi, welcome to Vidya Vikasam, your guide to personal growth and career success. Explore knowledge and opportunities designed to empower you. Subscribe now to begin your journey of learning and transformation. Together, let's achieve Vidya Vikasam.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Vidya Vikasam, chapter 6 of our career guidance series. Today we will discuss mastering the art of effective group discussions. I am your Dr. V.K. Sushil Kumar. Imagine you are in a room with 10 other candidates, all competing for the same job. The moderator announces the topic, and suddenly everyone starts speaking at once. What do you do to stand out? That's exactly we will discuss today. What is a group discussion? A structured discussion among participants on a given topic, commonly used in campus placements, MBA admissions, and corporate hiring. Why it matters? Employers evaluate communication, analytical thinking, and teamwork. Let me narrate an example. A GD on the impact of artificial intelligence on jobs help recruiters assess students' awareness, reasoning, and ability to express viewpoints clearly. Why are group discussions important? It helps organization identify leaders and team players, evaluates problem-solving abilities under pressure, measures how well you articulate ideas in a team setting. For example, in an MBA admission GD, a student who structures their argument logically and includes real-world example like Tesla's use of AI in automation is likely to stand out. Common types of GD topics: factual topics based on real world data and trends. Example: electric vehicles, the future of transportation. Can India become a 5 trillion economy by 2030? Abstract topics requires creative and open-ended thinking. For example, black versus white can be interpreted in multiple ways. The pen is mightier than sword. Case-based topics: businesses or social scenarios requiring problem solving. For example, your company faces a major PR crisis due to data leaks. How will you handle it? A startup is struggling with high attrition rates. What strategies can help? Another topic could be controversial, that involves debates and opposing views. For example, is work from home more productive than office work? Should the government regulate social media platforms? Tip: research current affairs and business trends to be well prepared. Key skills evaluated in a GD: communication skills, clarity, confidence, and articulation, leadership skills, taking initiative and guiding the discussion, analytical thinking, structuring arguments logically, teamwork and listening skills, respecting and acknowledging others' opinion, content knowledge, awareness of facts, examples, and industry trends. Let me narrate an example. A participant in a GD on the impact of climate change provides real data. Example, global temperatures have risen by 1.2 degrees Celsius since 1880. Makes a stronger impact than someone speaking in general terms. How to prepare for a GD? Stay updated. Follow business news, economic reports, and global affairs. Practice speaking. Engage in mock GDs with friends. Enhance body language. Sit straight, maintain eye contact, and use hand gestures. Think structurally. Use the PREP point, reason, example, point method. For example, is social media making us less social? A well structured response could be point. Social media reduces face to face interactions. Reason, people prefer texting over meeting in person. Example, studies show 60% of teenagers spend more time online than engaging in real conversation. Point, however, it also connects people globally. How to begin a GD? Start with a definition. If the topic is cryptocurrency, define it first. Share a statistics. According to PwC, 90% of businesses are investing in AI. Ask a thought-provoking question. Is remote work a sustainable model or will it fade post-pandemic? Give a historical background. The industry revolution transformed economies. Will AI do the same? Let me narrate an example of a GD. Is work from home the future? Before COVID 19, less than 5% of employees worked remotely full time. Post pandemic, this number has increased to 25%. Is this shift permanent? How to contribute effectively? Speak with confidence but avoid being aggressive. Support points with facts and real life examples. Build on others' arguments rather than repeating. Keep the discussion on track and prevent digressions. Let me narrate an example. If the topic is should the government regulate social media, rather than just saying yes, it should, a strong response would be governments regulate traditional media to prevent misinformation. With social media influencing elections and public opinions, some regulation may be necessary to ensure transparency. What are the mistakes that one should avoid in a GD? Interrupting others rudely, speaking too much or too little, being aggressive or dominating, lack of preparation or vague points, ignoring others' opinion. Example of a poor GD participant. Let us say Rahul interrupts everyone and speaks aggressively. He raises his voice and dismisses others' opinions. The panel notes his lack of listening skills and teamwork. Despite his confidence, he fails. Example of a good GD participant. Now, take Ananya. She waits for her turn, listens attentively, and builds on others' points. She asks thoughtful questions and presents unique perspectives. She makes a lasting impression. Key insights: be assertive, not aggressive. Listen more, speak strategically. How to conclude a GD? Summarize key points discussed. Present a balanced view or a strong concluding statement. Avoid introducing new points in the conclusion. Let us take an example of conclusion for a GD topic: is AI a threat to jobs? While AI will replace certain repetitive jobs, it will also create new roles in data science, automation, and AI ethics. The key is reskilling and adapting to the changes. Strategies to stand out in a GD. Let me narrate a scenario. The topic is remote work versus office work. Which is better? You start by saying, this is a relevant topic in today's world. Remote work offers flexibility, but office work fosters collaboration. However, a hybrid model might be the best approach. By structuring your thoughts well, you immediately grab attention. Be the one who structures the discussion. Use data, examples, and logical reasoning. Maintain a balance between speaking and listening. Encourage others to participate for a positive impression. Stay confident even if you are challenged. Let me narrate an instance where a candidate made an impact. Once, in an MBA GD round, a candidate used a simple framework: PESTLE analysis: political, economic, social, technological, legal, environmental, to analyze the topic. It showed structured thinking and impressed the panel. Now, what are the practical tips? Use frameworks like SWOT, PESTLE, or 3Cs: company, customer, competitor. Summarize key points before the discussion ends. Call to action. Mastering a GD isn't about being the loudest, it's about being the smartest communicator. With the right strategies, you can stand out and leave a lasting impression. Have you faced a JB before? Share your experience in the comments. What is that you can expect in the next series? Networking for career growth, how to build professional connections. Learn practical tips to expand your network effectively. Discover strategies to connect with industry leaders and recruiters. Unlock career opportunities through the power of networking. Stay tuned. Don't miss the next episode. Thank you. Wait for my next video. Until then, bye bye. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.